Hey, Colin here with a video all about the power of focus and why it's a critical element to achieving more of what we want in life. And this is a follow-up video from the last video, The Law of Attraction Sucks. And what I'm about to share with you is what I shared with that individual that sent me that email. So I'm going to start with a story. You may not know, but we live here in Spain, southern Spain. One of the places we like to go over a weekend is a place called Tarifa. It's about 40 minutes away. We go there for a number of reasons, but one of the reasons is there's a cafe that sells the most amazing crepes. And the boys especially love the crepes. We can't go to Tarifa without going to the crepe cafe, as they call it. So there we are, we rock up one day and we sit down, it wasn't that long ago, and we know exactly what we want. We all got our favourites, and the person that comes over that serves us, so the actual owner, knows us now. So it's real quick, you know, we all know what we want, we order it. And as I'm sat there and we're talking, I keep getting this smell, not a very pleasant smell. And I'm looking around for, where's the dog shit? Because I can smell it and I can't see it. But so I then invite the family to check their shoes. And of course, as we all check our shoes, it's me that's got the dog shit on the shoes. Just on the edge of the shoe, it's got the dog shit. And just as I'm looking at my shoe now and realizing, out comes my crepe, and it's dropped on the table in a big plates, big crepes. And my crepe has got dulce leche across it, like a caramel, and bananas, and a big dollop of vanilla ice cream. And in that moment, I had one of those sort of, isn't that amazing? I've got this beautiful crepe here, and I've got dog shit there. And what a wonderful metaphor for focus, the power of focus. So here we have the dog shit, the crap, and here we have the crepe. Now, focus affects our energy, the emotions that we experience. Energy, emotion, all right? Emotion, energy in motion. That affects what we do, the actions we take, what we say, what we talk about, and the actual specific actions we take, which affects our results. So you can see how that plays out. So let's talk about sort of below the line first, because when we focus on the crap in our life, that's when we put our attention. We're really focusing on the nots, the don'ts, and the no's. So the nots, you know, I'm not going to be fat anymore. All right, so what are we focused on though? Being fat. Now here's the key thing, before I go into don't and no, the subconscious mind can't negate. If I say to you now, don't think of rainbow-coloured snow, what have you just thought of? You may have never thought about rainbow-coloured snow, but now you get the image of rainbow-coloured snow. So the subconscious mind can't differentiate that what we drop into it, it then acts upon. So I don't want to be broke anymore. What am I focused on? Being broke. No more drama in my life. What am I focused on? No more drama. Okay? So you drop these words off, nots, don'ts, and no's, and you get more of that. So let's play this out. So where does that put me emotionally or energetically? Very low. I take doubtful type actions, and as a result, I come back round and I get more. This is what I call MOTS, more of the same. I just get more of the same. And life is always giving us more of the same, depending on where we put our focus. Now, if we focused on the nots, the don'ts, and nows, it's the equivalent of taking off the shoe and smelling the shit. Oh, God, you know, oh. And we keep smelling the shit. And not only do we keep smelling the shit, we keep talking about the shit. We want to find people that are happy to talk to us about the fact that I trod in dog shit 3 years ago. And we keep talking about what's not working, what we don't like, the nots, the no's, and the don'ts, right? None of us would do that, I don't think. None of us would deliberately keep smelling it and keep smelling it and keep smelling it and keep smelling it. But this is where we get locked up in the drama of our life. And all it does is it just gets us more of the same. That's if we're focused on the crap. But if we focus on the crepe, the wants, the haves, and the loves, then that's going to, the moment we focus on that element, it's going to put us in a much more powerful energetic state. Our vibrational frequency is going to go up. And based on the last video, you know that the law of attraction works around energy. Energy attracts energy, like attracts like. So if we're up here, we're going to get more of the same, more of what it is that we want. So wants, when we focus on what we want, And we focus on the fact, here I focus on the fact I open my wallet, I don't have any money. Yeah, that may be true. But if I focus on the fact that I have a goal to achieve a certain amount of money in a certain time, and I focus on that, where's that going to put me energy? Well, I'm going to be more confident. Take action from a confident state, chances are I'm going to get more of it. I'm making this very simplistic, but this is really the way that it works. It's down to the discipline of where we put our focus really is what determines how quickly and how effortlessly we get what we want. Haves. This is all about the power of gratitude. When you focus on what you have in your life, look around your life, look at everything that you already have. I mean, you could write a list of 1,000 things quite easily. And I'm not exaggerating, you really could. Now, some struggle with coming up with 5, but that's more a comment of the fact that they don't see that much abundance in their life. But there's lots that you could be grateful for. The attitude of gratitude is a very powerful emotional state. I mean, I don't have any money. Well, you could be grateful for the fact that you have a wallet ready to put it in. You could be grateful for the fact that you have a bank account ready for that money to come through. You can be grateful for the fact that you have a goal to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. Or maybe you don't, you've gone through a big divorce and it's been very painful and you don't have someone in your life right now. Well, that's focus on what you don't have. But you can focus on what you want, and you can focus on what you have right now. A loving family around you, for instance, or friends that are there to support you. Even if it comes down to, as a guy I was talking to that lives on the street, and he was grateful for the fact that he had his dog. And that was enough for him. He had his dog was his companion, he was always going to be there for him as long as he's alive. It's always going to be there for him, and he has this great connection with his dog. And then we've got loves. What do you love in your life? What are the things that you already love about your life? And I bet you'll find something if you put your focus there. In fact, if you put your focus on any of these, you'll come up with answers. The question is, how much over a day are you focused on the crepe? How much over the day are you focused on the crap? If I listen to your conversations, how much would they be crap or crepe? So, hopefully that's made sense, and I want to leave you just with a couple of things to do. Firstly, if you don't have goals, then set some goals, and there'll be a link below this where you can go to my Mind Power training where you can get the 90-day plan, how to set and achieve a goal in 90 days. All right, so there's plenty of resources around. There's loads of resources on other websites other than mine on how to set goals that are going to pull towards you what you want, that are powerful, compelling goals. Also, set up a discipline. Test it for the next 90 days. Do it for 90 days. Don't judge it until you do it. Wake up in the morning, pull out your journal, write 5 things that you're grateful for. Before you go to bed, write 5 things that you're grateful for. Maybe from what's happened through the day or what you're grateful for in your life. Do that for 90 days. Let me know how you get on. I know how you're going to get on if you do the discipline for 90 days. And then loves. Why don't you go around and think about the things that you already love in your life? What is it you love about the person you're with? If you're with a partner, what is it you love about them? What was it that you fell in love with them over in the beginning? Because all of us, when you're in a long-term relationship, can focus on the crap aspects of them or the crepe aspects of them. But the more you focus on the crepe, then the more there's going to be that connection there, and the more they're going to respond to that, because that's the way the law of attraction works. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you're so busy you can't leave me a comment, just give me a number. 1 didn't enjoy it, 10 really enjoyed it. Let me know where you are. And lastly, help me spread the word. There's some social buttons around on here. Press one of those. Facebook like it. Or even more powerful, if you're on Facebook, cut and paste the URL, stick it on your timeline, and that way more people will get to see it. They see shares more than they see likes. Thank you very much for your time today. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.